Hello everybody, this is Character More Let's Play Dragonball Xenoverse, and I'm here with another lesson from Master Piccolo, whose style of dress I have adopted. I did master that. This should be relatively easy, and I get the super explosive wave for this one, which I think is his little energy bullet trick. I hope it's his energy bullet trick, because that's a good trick. Yeah, my attempts to get Super Saiyan haven't worked very well.
Are you ready? Good. And start.
I have either Nail or frickin' Piccolo's Z-Soul, which is when I am at max energy, I heal. I just begin to regenerate like a man. Perfect. And now we finish you off with your own move.
Good. Now don't forget that.
Hard to forget. I've been fighting frickin' Goku with it all day.
I can't believe it. This is astounding.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're awesome. Yay, I have a new... Oh, it's an evasive skill. Well, shit, why not? It's not like I do anything else with it. The only time my evasive skills ever activate is when I accidentally bump them. Oh, he's already ready for a thing. I forgot about that. That's wrong. Oh, what's this do? Huh, that's pretty cool. Alright, what's the thing you need? I might actually have one of those. Do I? Nope, all energy capsule S. I'm gonna have to buy one or mix one, doesn't really matter. Unless... Nope, I ran out. Yeah, these battles have been murder on my frickin' items. Speaking of unpleasant things, I had bathed the kitty cats, and they went really well. I knew Kisa would behave, but Oreo's kind of an X factor. Turns out, as long as you don't dunk her in water, we use this little tub kind of thing to just dip them so that we don't have to keep draining the tub constantly, the actual bathtub. But I dipped her in that, and she didn't like it, so I moved over to just using the cup on her. All energy shot. Okay. What's one of those? I will have to locate one off screen. Shit happens. Oh well, doesn't matter. We're good. It's a Z-Soul. I'm kind of happy with the one I have right now. Second here. Let's go to the Masters thing. Yeah, I think it makes me mad is a lot of the Masters are DLC, like Yamcha, Tien, and a couple of others. Not that I was particularly looking forward to Yamcha and Tien as Masters, but the very fact that the option is taken away from me upsets me. Eventually I want to get all the DLCs, but it'll be a while before that becomes a thing. Oh, it can be purchased. Oh, it's all energy in this thing. Unless I happen to be in an area where I can't do it yet. Oh, right there. Derp. I'm just stupid and a little blind. Not particularly fond of the Piccolo turban, simply because from behind I look exactly like Piccolo. From the front I look a little like Tien until you see the beard. So I'm gonna be glad when my Saiyan hair is visible again. But this is kind of a thing I've been doing for most masters. Like, I'm not gonna be able to do it with Frieza because I can't use that thing. So what's this do? Just the related skill powers. Not really feeling it right now, so I'm gonna keep my nail one. Which I have been getting left and right, because you pick them up in the same battle where you get Super Saiyan. The trouble is, first you have to trigger him, and then you have to beat him. And the two don't necessarily follow each other.
I'll go.
Hope the cats dry off soon, because I'm gonna need to go to bed, because I gotta get up early as shit to do everything I have to do tomorrow.
Get ready. We'll take initiative.
As an enemy, you were a pain. As an ally, I couldn't be happy. Close. I thought it was done for.
That's almost certainly... Oh, I was wrong. I was thinking Gohan, but...
No matter. Anyone who gets in my way will face my fury.
I'm not gonna last.
Kind of the point, throwing ow. Leave me alone.
Where's that power coming from?
Quit it. Trying to do a thing. Quit it.
Get back on track.
Miss the good old days when Energy Blast didn't stagger you. Get the fuck off me, Green Man.
What's that? Where's that power coming from? You're in the way, so stay down.
I'm kind of torn up, so no problem with that.
Now, this is starting to get interesting.
Boom! Wow, that was kind of sad. Hey, look at that move you wouldn't let me use on Krillin.
Me?
Finished off by your own attack.
This is pathetic.
That was kind of pathetic.
You've got a talent for this. Don't forget how that felt.
Now, that opened up. Well, it didn't open up anything. That's just all the parallels I have right now. So let's get on with the story, shall we? I know it's an optical illusion caused partly by the fact that I'm leaning so far away from this, but from here my arms look like the Piccolo arms. It has to do with how far I'm sitting away from this and the fact that I'm half asleep. I've been exhausted all day. I haven't gotten much sleep. The fucking puppy kept waking me up. Then the cat wouldn't leave me alone. Because for whatever reason, he's been wanting attention a lot in the past couple days, which is not a bad thing. It's just he has bad timing.
Yay. Yep.
Apparently, he gives me stuff whenever I complete stuff. My eyes hurt. Alright, Trunks. Let's do the Cell Saga, because the Android Saga doesn't happen in this reality.
Hey.
Let's see which what if this is. Okay, this is what if Gohan lost the Clash? Rather boring one, really.
No, it wasn't supposed
And what if Goku didn't die? And apparently, what if Gohan didn't go Super Saiyan 2? Oh, this! I forgot all about this.
So, you refuse to show off your power. That's too bad.
This one was dangerously close to happening, actually. And it's all because of Mr. Satan. If he had not thrown 16's head, this is exactly how that would have ended. Because Gohan wouldn't have been up to beat the Cell Juniors, and he wouldn't have gone Super Saiyan 2, and yeah. This is fun. He is easily one of my favorite characters in all of Dragon Ball Z. Mr. Satan, that is, not Cell. Not a big fan of Cell, actually. I like him in imperfect form, and I like his design, but I'm not a fan of Cell. And I'm less of a fan of Boo, because Boo is just Cell 2.0, really.
Hey, stop showing me up.
Oh boy. Protect Mr. Satan. I can probably do that.
No matter what, we can't let Hercule die. So please, you have to defend him.
I don't need your help. I can do this on my own. So far.
Wait a second. Who is that? Oh, nice person. Save that idiot and everything.
There we go.
I told you not to stand out more than me.
He still doesn't know how entirely outclassed he is.
Oh god, he hits hard. Shit. He broke through what little super armor I had.
Beat it and take your planet with you.
Okay, it would be just fantastic if I could get up long enough to do that.
Take your planet with you.
Boom! He took all of that, too.
Really? Are you really worthy of such a flamboyant entrance? Of course! I'm the world's strongest! Your silly little lassos and tricks work on me! Take this!
Okay, I'm not sure how that happened, but I think Mr. Satan just stole the kill.
Well, you've got some good moves.
Mr. Satan stole the kill! Anyone else, I'd probably be mad, but like I said, that's my favorite character. And yes, I will be learning from him too, just not yet. Okay, what the fuck's this contact request while I'm looking at things here? I don't know who that person is.
Finish it! Be quiet.
Oh, great. He's still alive. Next up is...
Uh-oh.
What in the heck are you?
Yes.
Getting in my way!
Yes.
What?
Unleash his true potential. God, that looks demonic. Side by side, the two battles happen.
All of you, stop interfering with me! You hear?
What? No way. What's going on? There's no way Hercule can fly. This... It must be the doing of Mira.
That's a shame. I really wanted to save this bastard.
Oh, that hurts quite a bit, actually.
Take your planet with you.
That's how that works.
Splendid.
Best part is there's this epic battle going off just to the left of us. We're not even paying attention to it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Beat it. Take your planet with you.
Really hope Goku's hit points don't decide this fight. Because that would suck a lot. Oh god. Oh dear. That hurt me in lots of ways. Especially ones that really fucking hurt. Nope. Goku is not dependent on this fight. Haha! I knew he'd charge into that. Doesn't really have any ranged attacks. He kind of had to get
honestly
medbay.
didn't expect this to be so much fun. All right, there'll be no more out of bounds.
I can't believe he would have ever added out of bounds to begin with. I don't think someone like Cell would take the chance that someone could get him in a ring out.
Don't forget how that felt.
Next. God, I'm so tired right now. Just want to go to bed. I've got to be up at 6 in the morning. It's 11 p.m. right now. Oh, man. Things I do. Again? We just did this. I mean, I'm cool with it and all, but still.
No, he's getting back up again.
It's Mira. He must be close by. A lot of power is being sent to him.
How do you know it's Mira and not Toa?
Please, I'll go and try to find her.
Okay, that means I just ran out. Wow, that didn't do nearly as much damage as I needed it to. I love that we're fighting in the remains of the Cell Games ring instead of just like the little, oh no, the terrain's gone kind of thing.
I give up. I learned how strong you really are. That's it. I quit. Gohan, it's your turn, son.
What does he say? Is he trying to get his own son killed? Oh, you're joking. Of all the people, you choose Gohan.
You can do it, Gohan.
Me against Cell?
Take it, Gohan. Beat him and bring peace back to our world. You want to grow up to be a scholar, right?
No, his mom just kind of made him do that, and he just doesn't have enough of a personality of his own to argue with her.
Impressive, Gohan. I sense a very strong power. Goku's claims might not be a complete bluff. I'm actually looking forward to this now. However, assuming Gohan would ever come close to beating me is probably a bit of an overstatement. I will kill you right now.
Please, stop! There's no sense in fighting now! Please. Cell, I don't want to fight. I don't want to kill you. When I get really angry, I lose control.
You just said the wrong thing to the wrong creature.
I can't control my urge to fight. So, I think that's why Dad wanted me to fight you.
Did you think telling me that little story would somehow make me happy to you? Well, it didn't. It only made me more eager to piss you off.
Uh-oh, we're doing this again?
Beat it! Take your planet with you! Kamehameha!
Let go!
Beat it! Take your planet with you!
Boom! Goodbye. Alrighty then. There's that. Is he finally done? He's finally done. Oh, my neck. My neck, my back, my everything.
You've got a talent for this. Don't forget how that felt.
Oh, fuck me. Don't I have to fight like 20 of these little bastards? Something stupid like that. Oh, only 6? Well, shit, I can do that. Maybe the easiest thing I've ever done, but I can do
That
it.
strange energy that I felt in Hercule is completely gone. And now, he can't get up anymore.
And now, it's your
No, what?
Hold still, you little fucker.
Junior, They're stronger than they're supposed to be. Please, you have to protect everyone.
Be careful! These guys are incredibly strong!
I'm sorry. You simply cannot win. Sure, they look small. But remember, that's still my children.
Gotta love how he could just casually shrug that shit off. I'm using the wrong tech for these guys. None of those hit? None of them, really.
Oh, Goku's kid looks like he's starting to buff himself up.
There we go.
It seems you've finally given in to your anger. Now show your true strength, or you'll never have your revenge. With Vegeta and a spoiled brat chunks are giving you, and Goku is completely exhausted and in serious danger.
I'm sorry! It wasn't supposed to be like this!
Yeah, that's probably what Frieza was thinking the whole time.
If I really do have the power in me, then I have to figure out a way to bring it out. But the problem is...
Try some wasabi, it worked for Lord Beerus. Yamcha and Tien may not be the best around, but I still have some help against these little bastards. I'm gonna take it, damn it. I'm getting crisped myself at this point. Oh, that's my cell phone telling me it's fully charged. That was a really cool effect. Just watching him kind of obliterate because of the cut. Oh, no. No more. Oh, dear. That works, too. Oh, no. Please don't make me also fight Gohan.
Get away with this!
Perfect. You finally decided to show your true colors. Now, things are bound to get interesting.
Goku's finally awakened his power. Something seems wrong. Gohan's energy. It's not supposed to feel this sinister.
Boom!
It's pure. It must be his doing.
Oh, fuck. No. I don't want to fight Cell 2. I want to point out how obscenely powerful this character becomes in a very short amount of time. Goku and them took years to get as strong as they are. I go from Raditz to Frieza to Cell without even blinking about it, you know?
Yes, I can.
You're bluffing, child.
Kind of wish they'd make a game that actually tracks things like power levels, so that if you train, it makes a difference. But for example, no amount of skill on the behalf of the player is going to do shit if, say, Raditz tries to fight Kid Buu right off the bat, you know? Not how those things are supposed to work.
It's Mira. He's very close by. After you defeat Cell Jr., leave Cell to Gohan. He'll handle it. Then head over here.
Fuck! Couldn't get away. Couldn't get away. God damn it, I hate this.
You novice!
Yeah, now I gotta fight the whole fight over again. All 6 of them again. Not gonna let the story end like this. I am too tired for this shit, though. I'm gonna beat the Cell Saga. The Cell games, I guess, at this point. Is this the first time I've had to repeat story? I don't know.
That strange energy that I felt it hurt you, it's completely gone. And now, you can't get up anymore.
And now, it's your turn.
Yo, what? Damn it!
Cell Jr., they're stronger than they're supposed to be. Please, you have to protect everyone.
Be careful! These guys aren't
Not sure how I caught 2 of them in that, but let's do it.
You simply cannot win. Sure, they
You have to do this via basic attacks. The sad thing is, the Piccolo suit actually weakens my basic attacks. If I'm low on healing items, I'm just gonna have to let this Sea Soul do its thing.
Goku's kid looks like he's starting to buff himself up. It's finally now show your true strength, or you'll never.
By the way, has anyone else noticed how ridiculously buff Tien gets from between the Frieza Saga and the Trunks Saga? Because it's kind of ridiculous. Then again, I know the guy literally does nothing but train.
It wasn't supposed to be like
He's as close as the humans get to Goku. He really is.
Everyone's gonna die. I really do have the power. I have to figure out
But
a
still,
way to
Tien
bring it
gets
out.
pretty friggin' ripped.
But the problem is, I don't have any idea how to do that.
Okay, now we get on to the final part of this. It takes a little longer, but it's a little more guaranteed.
Get away with this!
Perfect. You finally decided to show your truth. Now,
Goku's finally awakened his power. Something seems wrong. Gohan's energy, it's not supposed to feel this sinister. It's Mira. It must be his doing.
Let's end these 3 quickly.
have you lost what little mind you have? Do you really believe that you can take me on?
Yes, I can.
Your bluffing child.
There we go. Or even more. Except that didn't really do what I needed it to do. See, I needed it to do damage, and it did not.
Over there. It's Mira. He's very close by.
Oh, no. Don't want that fight. Don't want that fight at all. Get enough trouble with these little blue bastards. And one more. There we go. Come on, little guy. Take your ass beating like a, well, like a whatever you are, really.
Beat it! Take the planet with you!
There we go. Perfect. Only took 2 tries, which is one more than it should have.
You've got some good moves.
There's another level for when I get out of the story mode. Could probably have used it now, but probably could have used it in that last fight. Oh, I wish they just let you allocate points on that screen, but they don't. See, I told you it was Toa.
Seems to be going our way. I wonder, is that Goku's son? You again, huh? So annoying.
He barely lifted a finger, and yet I can sense his energy.
I think she's got a little
I think
infinity
it's
symbol as
time
her
to
hairpiece.
harvest. Your energy will be ours.
Oh, great. Trunk
You
showed up.
won't have your way.
Oh, he's got it on his chest symbol too, doesn't he?
Your Trunks? What are you doing here?
We are the Time Patrol, the defenders of time. We've come here to stop you.
I see. You've come from a different historical line.
Hercule and Gohan are being strange, and you're the cause of it. Why are you doing this?
Bye-bye.
Let's just say it's a bit of an experiment for our future.
Experiment? That's insane!
No, it's not. How rude. Are you suggesting that scientists shouldn't perform experiments?
These guys, they're outside the flow of time. So fighting them won't affect our history. I'll fight with you.
I just had a great idea. Mira, can you take care of this?
I love that she's just now telling him, oh, will you take care of this? Long after I've been busting him up.
Do not disappoint me.
Excellent. The energy is not bad. What the? Our attacks aren't working? I know they're connecting.
Oh, they're working. There we go. I'm not sure why that lasted so much longer and actually worked, but I'm not going to complain. Or where I got that extra energy bar from, but hey, I'm cool. I'm cool with it.
You've got a talent for this. Don't forget how that felt.
I think there's one more level after this, and then sleepy time for Kyrix. Yeah, like I said, I just think Boo is kind of a lazy villain because he doesn't. Well, he does everything Cell does a little differently, but he's basically just Cell rehashed with new powers. You know.
He's still hiding some of his full power.
I'm here, Mira. That'll be all. Let's retreat for today.
What's wrong, Gohan? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you scared at my return?
Oh, great. Now we gotta do this.
We're done here. This is going to be most
So
interesting.
I'm wrong. There are two things. Apparently, I've got to beat up Cell
We'll
and
have to
then
settle it later.
do the mission I thought was next.
Bye.
Damn, they got away. So tell me, what happened to Gohan?
Oh.
We should probably go back.
Probably getting his ass whooped. By the way, I love how I'm all scraped up and he barely touched me.
Look, I'll support you from the time test. Okay? You gotta take it from here.
Cell!
Oh, thanks to my sane cells, returning to health from a near-death experience has only made me even more powerful. What's so funny? Have you gone insane or something?
Don't cry. He killed my father. I'm happy that I can avenge him. That's why I want to kill you with my own hands.
So glad that wasn't directed at me for once. Next time it probably will be, though. Because I guarantee this is a battle where I have to fight on Cell's side. Final Flash. Oh, tanked some of it. Ow, ow, oh, that hurt. And that'll end things right there. Much easier than Cell Juniors, but then again, it was 2-on-1, so that's to be expected.
You've got a talent for this. Don't forget.
And yet I'm still only B ranking these things, which is a little embarrassing, but I don't care. I'm too sleepy to care. Would you believe for as much DBZ as I've watched, I've only seen this actually in the anime 1 or 2 times, ever? Seen so much of everything else, but this moment I've only seen once or twice in the anime.
He did it.
Yes! Yes, I did it!
You didn't do shit.
He actually pulled it off. He won.
Now, I wonder if this next part is connected to this or not. Because if it isn't, then we're ending here. But if it is, we'll do it. I mean, if it is, we'll obviously do it. But if it isn't, we'll end here and just do that along with the parallel quest next time. Nope, we're done. Alright, that brings us to an end. See you next time. Bye-bye.